Hello.
Ba, 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 ba.
Yes, we're doing this again, believe it or not. Look at our big
Who'd have thunk it?
chopper. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a helicopter here. It's not really our helicopter, though, is it?
No, it's not. It belongs to the good people of the fire people.
What makes you think they're good?
Well, they put out fires, don't they?
Yes, but if there's anything that I've been taught by TV, it's that a lot of arsonists are also firefighters.
I don't see arsonists coming up a lot on television, so I can't really comment.
Well,
Usually,
yeah.
I only hear it referenced as a serial killer thing, even though that's been
Batman's
heavily discredited.
the Batman series has a arsonist who got into it by being a firefighter, I believe.
Mm.
I mean, in the Arkham games, you stop another arsonist, and it turns out to be a regular firefighter, not a superhero one.
All right, it's just a guy, is it?
Just a bloke who's a firefighter and is worried about the stations getting shut down, so he
Oh, right. So he sets fires to
comes
give
up to work.
themselves work. It's like
Yeah,
that news reporter in South America years ago who committed murders so that he could report on them. And then people got suspicious because he was always the first on the scene, even before the police.
yeah, that would be a bit suspicious. You kind of fuck that up, don't you, by doing
Yeah,
that?
yeah, you got to play it naturally.
If I was murdering people, I'd be like, what murder? What murder?
Mm, mm. Do you have a good New Year's then?
All right,
Cool.
quiet one. Didn't do an awful lot.
Mm,
You know me.
yeah,
For your sins,
yeah.
and boy, have you committed a lot of them with your moiders.
Well, I had a pretty. Well, I was. It was just me, and I didn't like it much.
Well, you could choose to do it.
Well, what's my alternative?
Do something else.
Well, I'm gonna do it this year. I don't know what. I'll figure it out.
Well,
But I don't want to do that again.
personal introspection is never fun, Ben. You should know that by now.
Well, I don't mind taking a moment to reflect on my accomplishments in the year, but there's a difference between that and silence.
The abject silence of
Mm.
loneliness.
Yes, I'm not. Yeah. Anyway,
Is that why you were filling in that form?
what form? Oh, yeah.
That form that you sent me the.
Yes, that's one of my topics, actually.
Oh, go on then.
Well, I thought I'd try online dating.
Yes, because Tinder presumably isn't working out.
Well, I don't really use Tinder. I'm on it, but I haven't. I've updated my profile on it. My profile picture, anyway. So we'll
Yes, I saw
see.
your picture
Yes,
on the Facebook.
yes,
It's part of why I sent you one earlier.
yes. I did wonder.
Well, also, as you have agreed, I do look like a Danish fisherman today
You do.
with me jumper and my facial hair.
Yes. Well, yeah. I decided to well, I've got that radio app on
Yes,
my phone. One of the things I listen to is classic, classic FM.
because you're a nerd.
Yeah, the movie theme,
You're an old man.
and they mentioned that there's a classical FM dating website.
Oh, God.
I know,
Ben, no, don't.
so I went on it, and
You're going to get women in their late 40s at youngest.
au contraire.
No, no, Ben.
What?
Those are bots. They don't count.
I don't think all of them are bots.
I think enough of them are that pick them through. In fact, to be
Maybe.
fair, that's true of basically any dating website at the moment.
I agree. It's not
Even
a.
Boobsy is probably actually a bot.
Oh, so I've completely. I had no idea what you were talking about then, and then I remembered. Well, yes, but even so, I've no high expectations. But it putting yourself out there is a step in and of itself, whether or not it results in anything.
This is true.
It's not
I'm well
contributing to the
told that.
biggest picture, but they're quite. There's a lot of poshos, a lot of country girls on there.
Um, are they a
Yeah,
bit horsey? Like
very
Big Suze?
horsey. Yes, there was.
Well, nothing wrong with a horse girl.
Yes. But,
Do you have anything else to add to that? Because I mean, that's my contribution to the
well,
horse girl thing.
no, I mean there was someone I like the look of. Obviously, men can't send messages on these things without paying. Apparently, a lot of them.
Ah, okay.
I haven't done anything with it and probably won't. But yeah, there was someone on there who's a doctor,
Good God, doctor of what?
a medical doctor, and she goes to.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily narrow it down, does it?
I don't know, a GP maybe. I have no idea.
Okay. Just so you get, I mean, a podiatrist is a doctor, isn't it?
Well, yes,
You know.
I don't know to answer your question.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Um, yeah, she looked nice, and she goes to Italy once a year, and
Right, son.
I read through her profile, and the two things that put me off a bit were that she has some Christian beliefs, which I was
Yeah.
sort of fine with, but
You know,
when you phrase it like that, you sort of it's like which Christian beliefs? Is it the stuff about the gays?
is it the stuff about the damnation coming to Earth
Mm.
at some point?
Well,
Because honey, we're already there.
given that she put her political status as right of centre,
Oh God,
I did sort of
you could
think,
do better.
oh, well, that's the first time you've ever said that to me. It's probably the first time you ever meant it.
First time I've needed to say something like that.
Yeah, well, possibly. We'll see. I made a long list of New Year's resolutions, and I don't know how many of them are going to be successful, but I'm really going into it this year because I've got the house, you know,
Oh yeah.
and I got the job. So, you know, time to
I only made two this year.
focus on myself and other things. And I'm going to try and go to. I will come back to your point. Don't
No, I didn't
misunderstand me.
interrupt you.
Um, I kind of want to go out a bit more at night. Not at
Oh
night, but
God.
like there's a theatre. I might take in a performance or a play or something. I don't know.
You want to go to public events, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Events in public that may or may not take place at night.
Thing is, you don't live here, and I don't really have any friends here. It seems.
Well, I knew that.
So I'd have to go alone, which is fine, and I should do it for me rather than anything else. It's been a really fucking depressing week.
Yeah, well, that's Christmas time for you.
Is all I'm saying.
There's a reason why it's a suicide hotspot time.
I know, right? I was on the verge. I don't mind telling you.
Oh, was this? Did my saying "don't kill yourself" actually help?
I found it. No. Well, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I didn't.
Well,
So
it
well
didn't
done.
end, did it?
Well,
It
no.
didn't hinder the situation,
I'm like,
surely.
I'll teach that bastard. That'll learn him, won't it?
What'll happen is the police will look through my Discord messages and they'll assume that was sarcasm, and then he'll go down for it, the bastard.
Yes, he'll feel bloody awful. Or maybe he'll go, well, I told him not to. I've done my bit.
I gave him one job,
Yes. He couldn't even do
fucked it up.
that. But no, I didn't. It's just been a very lonely few days, frankly.
I guess
So
I guess
not
that's
our
fair enough.
cheeriest video, I dare say, viewer slash listener. Listen to this.
I've already stopped listening.
That's alright. I could say whatever I want, can't I?
He offed himself because his ex-wife, won't let him see the kids.
Who?
Keith.
What?
Keith.
Keith.
Yeah, you know, a regular
Oh,
generic name, Keith.
Keith doesn't have the gall to kill himself.
Well, he did it by accident, didn't he? Forgot he'd taken some tablets.
Oh,
Almost Memento style.
I could see that. And then
No, I've never seen Memento.
be in here. I can't remember. Be in his
Funny
apartment.
that.
Thank you for a few weeks before anybody finds him.
Now you're wondering what that smell is. Has he forgotten to put the bins out?
Yeah. Oh, that's that bell end at number 43.
Honestly, if you are watching this, which you're not, but if you are, and your name is Keith and you live at number 43, have a shower.
We're watching you. It's not.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
What?
That reaction, you weren't expecting me to say that, were you?
What reaction?
Your reaction to what I just said there, you weren't expecting me to say have a shower, were you?
No.
No. That's okay. There we go. Fucking hell. I'll work you out sometimes.
Sorry, I just didn't think it was noteworthy.
Everything's noteworthy because this is what we've got to do, Ben. We have to make everything noteworthy.
Mm.
So that the 57 people that follow this may feel inclined to actually watch a video all the way through.
Eh,
Look, I know we don't do it for them, but would it or would it not be a nice little bonus if people actually watch these fucking things?
well, yeah. Oh,
Okay, so
it would be nice, but I'm not holding out any degree of hope. You know.
well, as long as you don't kill yourself if the figures get too low, we'll be all right.
Oh God, no! I don't care nearly that much.
Oh, that's how it is.
I couldn't care if nobody subscribed to us. I just like making videos with my friend.
You heard it here first, folks. You lot don't matter to him,
No,
but you know what? You matter to me. Apart from you, Keith.
they only matter to you because you're desperate for validation.
Who isn't?
True that. True that.
Everyone just has different ways of hiding it. I
Yeah.
choose not to.
Shall I be to tell you you're a good boy?
No, thank you, because then I'd get an awkward erection and we're both feeling uncomfortable.
You always. I mean, I can't stop you from doing that.
No, but you can help prevent it. Only you can prevent forest fires, Ben.
Well,
If I
you're.
specifically tell you don't do this thing because it will cause a thing that neither of us want to happen, you're the bastard if you make it happen.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
All right. Well, your weird erections aside.
No, they normally go pointy rather than aside, but
Hmm.
quite central. Not even bendy. No, anyway. Anywho.
Yes.
Oh, someone's playing Balatro.
You're
Never played Balatro.
Balatro.
Yeah.
What's that when it's at home then?
It's some sort of poker-like game. I've never played it myself either, but I understand it's a bit like poker.
What's that game that Canasta?
Yeah, I don't know, Canasta.
Canasta's the game that Bond plays against Goldfinger in the book.
And old people play,
Yeah, Canasta.
especially in Florida,
Yeah,
in
that's
retirement homes.
well. That's where Bond played Canasta with Goldfinger.
What, Florida?
Yeah, Miami.
Well, it's almost like I knew what I was expecting you to say.
Yeah, maybe you were.
I wasn't.
Okay.
God, you do sound depressed today.
I am. I'm sorry. I'll be fine. It'll take
No,
a
you
little
won't.
while. I will be fine.
Ugh.
Not maybe not tonight, but in the long
Yeah,
run.
well, that's all that matters right now. It's
Mm,
tonight.
well,
Tomorrow's problem.
yeah.
As long as you've perked up a bit by Saturday evening,
Why? What happens on Saturday evening? I haven't
a new home.
forgotten. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna watch that on tomorrow,
Well, I'm going to be watching it on Saturday afternoon.
or maybe I'll watch. Maybe I will. I think I'll watch it tomorrow.
I'm busy, so I won't get to it till Saturday afternoon.
Okay. Why the fuck can't these people click? I mean, surely this is an important bit of kit. Why is it? Maybe it's
Have you not
just.
been reading their dialogue? They
Also,
crashed into a bog.
did they really?
I don't fucking know. Read the dialogue. They're messaging you for a reason, Ben.
Hmm. Played a bit
God
of
knows it's not for your wit.
Call of the Wild
Yes, I saw.
today.
I saw you play it last night for a little while.
Yeah, yeah.
How did that go? Did you score any kills,
I did.
or did you just find a cliff and keep jumping?
No, I did score a few kills. That was nice. So go on. What are your New Year's resolutions then?
Like I say, I've only got two.
Yeah.
One of them, the most unlikely one of the two.
Oh, can I? Oh, okay. Can I guess?
Go on in.
Have less sex.
No.
Okay.
If anything, I'd like to have more.
Okay.
No, not that. So, have a guess if you want.
No. Go on. Lose weight.
Sort of. It's actually quite realistic. This one. I've not set a
Maintain weight.
specific. I've not set a specific goal, other than to weigh less at the end than I did at the start.
That's all right.
I feel like setting a number to it. I have a number I'd like, but setting a number to it adds pressure. Whereas if I have
Yes.
a point I just want to be less than,
Yes.
then that's a.
Yeah.
And maybe a year after I can do the same again. And at some point,
It's like
I'll reach a point where,
you're happy.
you
Yeah.
know, yeah, at some point,
Well,
obviously,
that photo you
when I'm cleaning windows.
you didn't look that chunky in that photo you sent.
No, but the trouble is, my partner the other day, we went out to lunch on
Yeah.
Saturday,
Did the,
and she said that I look a certain weight, and the actuality is that I'm about 15 kilos higher than that weight that she said I look.
okay.
So pick a number that you think I look from that, and I'll tell you if you're higher or lower.
Well, I don't know how weights work.
Oh, okay.
I don't weigh a lot of stuff. I don't cook. I don't build. I don't do the things that would normally bring you into contact with weights. I just don't know
Oh, okay.
weights. Sorry. I don't
Apart
know.
from these weights that you have that you lift with,
Yeah. I'm assuming you're more than 12 kilograms. Am I correct?
you know what? Funnily enough, I am more than 12 kilos.
I said what? Yeah. Right.
I said kilos, you said kilograms. They are the same thing, Ben.
Yeah. I knew that. I knew that.
You hesitated for a moment there.
I did hesitate. It's been a rough week. Fuck off. Um.
It's English. It's not about the weights at that point. It's English language, Ben.
Oh, leave me
I would like to think
alone.
that's one of your strong suits, isn't it?
It is. Speaking, well, yeah, I've got a topic I want to talk about that.
Okay. Are you going
But
to guess my second
well, no, I
feature?
was saying let's do your second. Well, firstly, tell the boys and girls and others at home how much you weigh, you big fat ponce.
Give me one moment.
Okay, I think he's off to weigh himself. Uh,
As at this morning,
yeah.
because I went to go check my calendar,
Oh, then,
125 and a half kilos,
right.
which is a fairly hefty, yeah, fairly hefty amount. That is more than one and a half Formula One
Ah,
drivers.
it's what the fuck is wrong with you?
No, no, only because I saw today that they've increased the weight limit for a driver to 82 kilos.
Mm,
Like, I literally read it today,
mm,
and it stuck with me. That a Formula One racing driver, therefore, in theory, weighs 82 kilos, right?
yeah, or
Which they
less.
upped from 80 for health concerns to make it less taxing for the larger, taller drivers. Um,
The fat boys, yeah,
'Cause well, no, they're all tall. Some of them are tall. That's the issue.
yeah.
But like I say, Yuki Tsunoda are short bastards. But he's also Japanese, so you sort of expect him to be a bit short, don't you? Stereotypically, Japanese people tend to be a bit shorter than Europeans,
Yes,
right?
I will
Well,
tower over them all like mighty Gojira.
he's a shorty, and people like George Russell is fairly tall. So
Mm,
yeah, 82 kilos for their health. But that means that I am one and a half and a bit Formula One racing drivers. So that's great. I feel great about that.
oh dear. I remember when I was in Ireland and we went wet water bouldering with the Prince's Trust,
Ah,
and
yes.
because they were all younger than me and much lighter and svelter, and they had to pull me over this rocks thing. And the guy was a pretty strong guy, and he looked like he was straining under the weight of me, and that felt fucking great. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much I weigh. I could stand to lose a little weight, but
It's worth noting, I put on quite a bit of weight over the last few weeks because it's Christmas time, right?
yeah.
That happens. It happens a lot. Over the course of 3 months, last year I managed to drop down about 15 kilos, give or take.
Mm,
So, if I actually put my mind to it properly, I
mm,
know that I can get myself sub 100, heck, maybe even into Formula One compatibility range.
gosh.
Not that I'll ever become a racing driver because I'm too old for it.
Well, I hope you manage it.
Yeah, like I say, as long as I'm less than I weighed on Tuesday, which is my cut-off
Mm.
weight. That's for you know that's the weight I want to be lower than.
Well, I'm going to get back into the weights. I've had a bit of an epiphany about that.
Oh yeah,
Well, there's so many fucking guides online, and it gets really specific. But I think I figured something out. I'm gonna try and do my usual weekend thing, but also just whenever I feel like it in the week, I'm gonna just lift a bit. You know, not to
especially
a
to just get into a routine.
well, yeah, I'm gonna do that, but not even to any sort of.
But
keeping to my sort of program, as it were. But just sort of lift the fucking. If I come home from work and I've had a bad day, I'm just gonna lift weights for a bit,
Oh, okay.
as long as I can, as on top of my proper scheduled thing.
You're gonna start looking like fucking Quagmire when the internet goes off.
Well, no, because I'll be using.
No, when he discovers internet porn, that's it. Sorry.
Well, I'll be using multiple hands, won't I? Or arms.
No, you say that. You'll start off with, won't you? Move on to the other.
Well, yes.
Anyway, point is, you know, did you have a lot of stressful days?
Yeah. Which is fucking stupid, because everything's going pretty
Yeah.
well on the whole. Got a
You
house.
shouldn't be, you shouldn't be putting them on the hole.
I've got a house. I've got a job I like. I just can't.
Well,
I just. Yeah. Anyway, what's your other New Year's resolution then,
this
sweetheart?
is the unrealistic one.
Okay, turn into a dragon.
Nope.
Michelle Keaton. Michelle
No.
Keaton?
I don't fucking know.
Diane Keaton?
No, no, none of that. Nope.
Enlighten me.
Finish a writing project.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, well, yeah. It is a bit unrealistic, isn't it? Knowing me.
Well,
Well, I've
yes.
started making some good progress, but that's how these things always go.
Uh, well, I'll give you my good topic today. Um,
You've only got the one, have you?
well, no, I've probably got a few. I can't remember. Um, you may recall I mentioned the writing project I was working on.
Yes.
Did I tell you I finished it?
Yes, you
Before?
did.
Well,
And
yes.
well done.
I
And you, because you were getting it sent off so that you could get a physical copy. Has that turned up now?
Yes, it turned up at my mum's house a few days ago, which was a lot earlier than it said it would be.
That's
Um,
not all that turned up, is it?
no, I got the weights as well, and some
Yeah.
deviant sent me a Pat Butcher 2025 calendar, which I will be using. I'm going to tick off the days, so I know I'm
Oh,
getting
I
to the
can't
year.
imagine who'd get you that, Ben. That sounds like right up your street, seeing as you're a soap enthusiast. I wouldn't
Why?
necessarily say fan, but
Why?
enthusiast, surely.
Why did you get it for me?
I saw it and I thought, you know who'll appreciate this? Ben.
Well, thank you very much.
Are you going to mention the thing that actually makes it special?
It's a pot.
As a
It's Pat Noodle.
yes,
That is
it
to
is.
say, they've very amusingly turned her hair into pot noodle.
And that's it. That's the gist of it. Everyone mentioned it. It's like, pat noodle? Do you mean pot noodle? I was like, no, I mean pat noodle.
um,
Uh,
yeah. So my book,
yeah,
I've got it sitting next to me. It's a fairly chunky enough thing. You know, that's a hell of an achievement. I'm sure you'll agree.
I I do agree. I do have to ask.
Yeah.
They've not done a British London on you, have they?
No,
They have done it properly.
they've done it properly. I've noticed some
Okay.
bits that I fucked up.
Oh, that's always the way, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean there are some there are because obviously I'm not paying for a fucking editor. I'm not doing this properly. You know, I there's some typos, and there's a bit that sort of initially it was one thing, and I went back and re-edited it, but there's some traces of the first idea I had in there, so it gets a bit
Yeah,
confusing. But my plan is that once I've done the other three, I'm gonna put them all together and do one big book, and then I can go through and edit all the fuck ups in that. So that should keep me going for the rest of the decade.
yep.
Uh,
That's good.
yes. So your writing project,
Yeah.
is it the porn one?
No, actually, funnily enough, I was putting together all the like pieces of paper I've got
Yeah.
with scrappy story ideas and all that
Yeah.
kind of crap on them. And there were far fewer porny ones than I expected there to be.
Well,
And
colour
but
me
I was
bemused.
I was considering doing the porny one, and I was considering doing the not so porny one, and I realised there was a sort of theme amongst some of the non-porny ones that sort of would make sense if you sort of ever so slightly adapted the concepts of them.
Mm.
You could make them all sort of work together
Mm.
as like without giving too much detail.
I just tell me
You
what it
know,
is because I'm curious and
think you know the Max Brooks World War Z book.
yes.
as a similarity style thing.
Yes.
Think something a bit like that, but not a unified sort of. It's not like a zombie apocalypse. It's just a generalized, misunderstood end of the world. Like the end of the world isn't really going to be the end of the world, right? There will be pockets of humanity alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, things will persist beyond the end of the world. This is someone collating stories from that sort of
Yeah. The end of
time.
the end of
I've
the.
not
Yeah.
I've not worked out what the actual quote unquote apocalypse event is, and I may not do so.
You could always just allude to something that happened.
But I've done like a little author's contribution section at the start, so I can have a little rant about you know stuff. But
Well.
like, it's only a small section. But it's like people say the end of the world came all of a sudden, but scientists have been warning about climate change and the dangers of AI and
Mm,
shit like that for decades.
mm,
So it didn't come all. It wasn't really a surprise if you were paying attention. The problem was no one was paying attention. That sort of thing.
yeah. Um. Well, I mean, if I can give you any advice, I say advice. If I can
No,
just,
thank you.
well, I'll speak to my own experience for a little while. A lot of the ideas I have haven't gone anywhere. You know, I've gotten in the planning stage or in the draft stage, and gotten a good chunk of the way through it. I was like 100,000 word or 10,000 words in with one of them. Was like, you know what, this isn't working. I'm not. I can't do this. This isn't doing it. Um, and I ditched it. And I had a load of ideas like that. Um, I did write a flash fiction collection, um, which was fun. Um, but yeah, this idea that I'm working on right now is the one that's stuck, and I fully intend I'll pick it up again in a couple of months and look at the second volume and what edits need making and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I hope you get on all right with it. So it's an epistolary thing, is it? I.e., it's like as you say, World War Z, where it's a is it in interviews? Did you say, or are you putting like news articles and things like that in there? Or
So far, I've got a collection of characters telling what they recall of the quote unquote end of the world.
yeah,
Um, and I plan on doing it. I've called it what have I called it? Just as a working title for now.
yeah,
Um, I think it's accounts of the end of the world and beyond.
yeah, that works.
Well, like it basically sums it up, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, I had a working title for my thing. It was called Earth Without People,
Yeah.
um, and then I had to
Well,
struggle to find something else to call it. So
at the very least, if I do take a break from it for a while, I will at least know what it is from the file name.
yeah,
Right.
I mean, I um, well, when I was writing my draft, I think the trick is with me, this thing had sat in my head for ages, so I'd fleshed out a good bit. So when I got bored one day when I lived in Ireland and just started writing it out, it just sort of came out. I just sort of vomited all over the page, which was the right way to
Easy.
do it. Exactly the right
Yeah,
way
well,
to
that's the
do it.
thing. A lot of these, the bits that I've pulled together, I've been working like the conceptually for a while, and I hadn't really made the connection that they could all be part of one overarching series of events. But there's no reason why they couldn't. Because I don't think any of them are really a long story in and
Mm.
of themselves. They are all basically short stories.
Well, yeah.
So
Oh,
it sort of feels like it'll fit. But I'm
yeah.
not gonna, I'll have it done by the end of the year and all that. No, I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm hoping I'll have a project finished. Push comes to shove, I'll spend a month blasting my way through the music series and have it done.
Well, I my I realise that part of the reason I like what I've written to the extent that I do is that it's there's a large short story component to it. Like every chapter is kind of another story, and there are little stories in there as well. Um, I'm so pleased I've got it in paper, sort of finished. Really, it's such a good feeling, and then I can move on to. We've got three more to go now. Should be fun. But I think having done it, not like professionally, but having actually seen it to completion. This bit. I think the place where most people come unstuck is they when they're writing it, they try and make it like final draft perfect or thereabouts right away.
Hmm.
Don't you shouldn't really think about what you're putting down just as long as the information is there. It doesn't have to be neat. It doesn't have to be good. It can just be shit. It can be complete slop.
Well, the joy I have is for so far at least for this first because I think I'm about a quarter away through the first person story,
Yeah.
first person's account. I because it is what one person has said. I
Mm.
don't necessarily have to have it overly accurate to like as long as it
Yeah.
sounds like someone saying it,
Yeah.
it's all good, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be like proper English, as it were. It just needs to sound like someone saying it.
Well,
If it
yes.
sounds if it sounds like the way someone would say what they're saying,
Yes.
I feel like I've done the job.
Yes.
And they're Texan as well, which means that I've got to sort of throw in that every time I
The
read it now in
drawl.
what as close to Texan as I can get.
Yeah.
Does it sound like the way a Texan would say it, based on
Yeah.
what I know of Texas?
Yeah.
And so far, probably.
Mm.
So happy days.
See,
But yeah,
well,
like I say, I think I'm about a quarter way through their
lovely.
story. So maybe if 20%.
Well, here's hoping.
We will see.
Yeah.
What are all yours? You said you had quite a few of them.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot to get through.
Well,
Well,
we've got 3% of a helicopter left to clean. So
you know that person who's quite like you that I work with.
the one that you have a bitter relationship with, that's a
Yes.
bit toxic and a bit.
No, it's not bitter and toxic. It's just sort of jokingly.
No, no. There's a person you have a toxic relationship.
No,
You described it as toxic many a time. So that's why I'm using that word.
I don't recall that. That's certainly how I wouldn't. It certainly shouldn't be characterized in that way. And if I did, that was inaccurate of me.
Okay, well, I'm sure it's recorded, so if you want to listen to the tape back
Sure
to
thing.
to confirm what I've said or to later correct, by all means.
Okay. I yeah, she and her partner do a thing where they write down the best thing of each day.
Odd.
What? That's good. It's nice. It's wholesome.
Hmm.
Um,
Who's got the time
you just,
to work out what's so good about the day?
yeah,
Most days are shit.
well, there's always something. And you can look
Oh,
back on it.
it ended.
Well, maybe that's all you need. Maybe it's I went to, I got home, and I just sort of relaxed for a bit, you know. But I've started doing it, and I said I would.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that's where you were going with this.
Yeah. Yes,
Is the best thing about Thursday going to be hanging out with your best bud?
no.
Oh,
Why would
fuck
it?
you then.
No.
See how it is. I was thinking maybe, just maybe, I might be the highlight of one of your days
No.
because I'm such an integral part of your life.
Uh,
I'm gonna over you. I've got that picture that I sent you on my second screen and it's bugging me out. I need to move it.
what picture that you sent me of
But
yourself?
yeah,
Do you not like
I was
looking?
just looking at myself with that frowny look on my face.
Hmm. Do you not like taking photos of yourself?
I'm not. I don't feel like I'm an overly photogenic person. I don't think I'm an ugly man or
I
an average looking man, but
thought
I don't like photos of me.
I thought you looked very cute.
Well, buy me
Um,
dinner first.
I yes, I've started doing it. So yesterday on the first, um, we do film. We don't film. This isn't live. Incidentally, viewer slash listener. We do this the
Yes, it's
Thursday
it's not
before.
live.
I walked into town because I felt like I needed to get out of the fucking house, and I bumped into my mum.
What are the odds?
Completely, yeah. Just sort of walking up to Waterstones. We're both going in there, and bumped into my mum.
Yeah. So that's the highlight of yesterday, was it?
Yeah,
Can't believe you would go into a business on New Year's Day. That's why people have to work New Year's Day.
fuck 'em.
No, because then they're busy working. You can't fuck them while they're working, Ben. You should know this.
I
It's not good practice. It's a
uh
health code violation.
and today it'll be the fact that my book arrived.
Oh, it arrived the other day.
No, it arrived today.
You said it arrived at your
All
mum's the
right.
other day.
Well, I got it today.
All right, well, I'll allow that.
That's the wrong button. Yeah. We did it. Yeah.
We did. And we've only been at it for like 35 minutes. Maybe less.
Didn't know you had the stamina. Right. Let's clean an
Oh, what's that?
SUV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's one thing. Another thing I want to do.
Mm.
All those people who take one photo of themselves a day for a year.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing that,
Okay.
and it was very amusing because I decided to do it sort of on a whim after seeing a Reddit post. So I took my photo, and then my mum sent me a message asking because I told her it's her anniversary coming up soon, so I got her a little something. And
Was it a Pat Noodle calendar?
no, yes, no. And yeah, and she mentioned that one of the things she wants to do today or this year is to take a picture of herself every year. So mum's doing it too. What a coincidence!
Yes. Coincidence.
Yeah. Are you going to take a picture of yourself every day?
No, I'm not. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking no.
I'll do it. I'll take a picture of you.
Oh, what? Whilst I'm sleeping?
Yes.
You know what? I had a
Or short.
you know this person. I had an ex do that to me once, and I told her if she ever does that again, I'm leaving.
Was it was this a few X's back or was this your?
No, this is for the most recent of exes.
uh,
I genuinely said if you ever do that to me again, I understand why the picture got taken, but no, it's not. No, 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 no.
do you find it creepy and unsettling?
Yes,
Think of
yes,
me
because that's what it,
looming over you with the camera.
it's just. Sleep is like the one time where I understand it's a very candid shot, right? But it's the one time you're meant to be. You just need to be left alone. Yeah.
I
And
wouldn't.
these days, I'm lucky if I get through the night anyway. Right? Nowadays, getting old. This early hours this morning, I woke up for a poop. Is how bloody old we're getting. Yeah.
That might just be you, and you're tired. You're tired.
Well, no,
You
you
know.
say that, but it had been my first poop of the year.
Right.
So I had gone a day and a bit without pooping, which is
Well,
perfectly reasonable.
no,
You
it's
know,
not. That's. Anyway.
in this country, Ben,
Yes.
we poop on average 4 times a day,
All right.
and so far I'm on two in two.
That's. You might want to.
That's fine.
You've been eating a lot of root vegetables.
No, I don't know what the fuck you're on. What are you getting at?
I don't.
I
Anyway.
pooped less than normal and less than average.
Anyway. Anyway.
Oh, hang on.
What? Have I gone?
No, no, no. I just need to do a thing on the bike.
Oh.
Right, there we go. Feel free to start cleaning. There we go. Done on the penny farthing for 10
Mm,
seconds.
well, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4,
It will tell you in the 10 seconds though, because you get
Eight
the achievement.
Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi.
Did you get the achievement?
Yeah, of the 10 Mississippis, don't let me counting.
Well, I heard you counting. I didn't necessarily know that you'd actually got the achievement because that was assuming that you had counted properly.
Yes, I
And based
updated
on the fact
my
that you couldn't English earlier, let alone bloody.
Facebook profile as well.
Yes, I saw your picture. That's the thing that
Didn't give me a like though.
I thought it might be weird, and
Right.
also I had to resist the urge to make a joke. So,
What joke would you have made?
oh, I can't remember now. I'd need to look at it again, and you don't want.
Okay.
You're already on the verge of killing yourself, and last thing I'd want you to do is actually do it
Well,
because I'd burn you too bad.
I don't. Well, It would probably. Well, you okay?
Look, point is, I know you're in a vulnerable place right now. I need you to remove the temptation.
Hmm.
I don't want to accidentally be responsible for cyberbullying you to death.
You're not gonna. You're not. I know you love
I don't
me.
want to be accidentally responsible for cyberbullying you to death, especially if we're recording it.
Uh,
Although I suppose if you do it before this gets uploaded, they wouldn't know that I was responsible. So I suppose that's something. But
well, that's something to live for, then, isn't it?
well, making me look guilty.
Hmm.
I'd rather you didn't kill yourself.
Lovely.
I feel like it doesn't need saying, but I'll say it anyway for you because I feel like you're not entirely convinced that's true.
Well, I know you.
Because you have no self-esteem and you crave my validation.
Well, I just worry
Like a
with you.
puppy.
No, I don't.
You do it.
Well, it's not so much. Well, maybe I just need to know you don't hate me as much as you say you do.
That's part of how our relationship works, Ben, is that we take the piss out of each other.
I
We
know.
act we act like an old angry married couple.
I know. It
Right. Been
sometimes
married for too long. Should have divorced years ago, but the tax benefits were just too great.
and the
So they
sex was
kept
all
at
right.
it. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't blow your own trumpet like that.
Well,
We've done another job. That's three down.
yeah,
What's next?
yeah. I know you do, but sometimes I forget. Or it can be hard to see that. I
We
don't.
got paid less than $3 for that.
Sometimes, yeah. I don't. How long have we been going?
About 40 minutes.
Well, I don't think we can do this in.
What's the next one?
It's the mayor's mansion,
It's not as bad as you think because we don't actually go inside the grounds.
so it's just like the. Okay,
We do the facade. We will want the longest options available to us. So
extra long
oh,
extension available in shop.
there we go. Yeah, you want that because all those bits of egg.
Modifications is it or power
I
wash?
don't know without. I haven't got the thingy to look at it, so
Well, I'm
I'm
almost.
just going to get started on the outside wall one.
Uh, hmm. Equipment. Prime Vista extra. Okay, that sounds right.
We're on the Urban X U2 at the moment.
Right.
That's the washer we've got.
No, we've got Prime Vista.
No. We have both.
Yeah.
Where's the fucking
Oh, we do.
the,
Well,
the Urban X is the more powerful one that we've. Oh no, Prime Vista 3000.
yeah.
I didn't know you got that one. Bloody hell! Yeah. That's fine. Do that.
I have done.
Okay. Have you got the extra long extension for it?
Yes, mother.
Have you?
Yes.
No, you just got the long extension. You've not got the extra long.
Maybe I haven't equipped it.
No, whatever you've done, I haven't got access to it, which means you haven't got it.
There you go.
You still don't have it, but fine.
I've,
It's fine. It's
I,
fine.
we do. I've equipped it. I've
You've got the long. You've got the long, not the extra long.
extra long. No, I've got the extra long. Prime Vista 1500 extra long extension.
1500. For fuck's sake, Ben.
What?
Not for 1500. For 3000. You're using the all round a good all rounder
Ah.
light duty rather than a good all rounder heavy duty. You want to
Oh, I'm such a silly boy. Right.
you pillock. So this is why I wanted to divorce. No, I'm the bad guy if I talk about that.
So, Prime Vista
3000.
extra long extension. 800 quid. Jesus Christ.
It'll be worth it. Trust me.
Fucking better be.
Right, you start dealing with the wall on the mansion itself, and you'll feel the benefit of the extra length.
Okay,
This
so I
one,
can't actually get in.
no.
Why the
Hence why we need the extra length.
There's no.
I wasn't just being silly about it. We
That's
need to
so
actually
fucking dumb. Why has this dickhead asked us to clean his house?
because he doesn't want us going onto his property. He's a mayor. He's a bastard. The closest we get to going on his property is when he lets us clean his boat.
I can't reach. I need to equip the extension.
Hence why we needed the extension.
Yeah, I still can't.
Heavy.
I still can't reach.
Okay, what spray are you using?
Uh, what do you mean spray?
What nozzle?
0 degree nozzle.
Yeah, use for 15, and you'll be able to reach. Look, if you look at that one on the left that's me doing the garage, and I'm reaching it. Yeah, with 15.
Right. Well, I'm stood where you are, and I can't reach it.
And you're using the heavy duty, yeah? You're using the 15, the 3,000, not the 1,500, yeah?
Prime Vista 3000, a good all-rounder heavy-duty pressure washer. Prime Vista 3000, long.
Extra long. Use the extra long.
Oh, it's a wonder why he puts up with me, isn't it?
Well, that's why we bought the extra long, so that you'll feel the benefit of it.
I can't buy it. That's pro. Okay. I have got it. I just need to equip it. That's more like it.
There you go.
That's more like it.
That's why we needed to get it. I wasn't being a dick about it. We actually need that gear.
Well, it could be both. But...
We do need that gear, though. Let's be honest. Look at it. Also, it's going to make things a lot better in the long run.
Well, all right.
When I get into shape, eventually, that's when I think I'll hit the
Shame.
shape. When I get back into shape,
All right.
that's when I think I'll earnestly look for maybe another lover of some description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Wellity well.
You know.
You need two, you greedy bastard.
Well, I don't need to, but it would be nice to have more.
I suppose.
I know I'm not sharing
I,
with you.
I didn't ask.
I'll share with someone else, but it'd be weird sharing with you.
Yeah.
It would, wouldn't it? Let's be honest.
Jefferson the 13th. What a bell end.
Where's that? Is that a bit of
No,
graffiti?
that's me.
Oh, okay. You're Jeff Jefferson. I didn't know that.
No.
God, you sound depressed.
And cheer me up.
Well, you know. There's only so much magic a man can do on a day.
You can't do it.
I performed miracles at work today.
Did you really?
No, but I think you did get off my case.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm now on Duolingo with my line manager.
Right, is that weird?
We are friends on Duolingo. Oh, I've been disconnected.
Can you hear me?
I mean, I feel like I can hear you, but the thing's kicked me out, so I need you to close and reopen the.
There you go.
Yeah. Share. It might be weird. I don't know. It's the purpose of trying to help her learn Greek, right?
My line manager sent me a friend request on Duolingo after she got into Italian, but I don't use it much anymore. I was trying to learn French, but I sort of fell out of it.
French is a bullshit language anyway.
It's not a bullshit language, it's a lovely language.
Like I say, it's a bullshit language.
It's a lovely language.
Do you know what the Danish word for fish?
Is it fish with a P?
Nope.
What?
It's fisk.
Is it really?
Fish with a K instead of an S. No, instead of a H, sorry. Googled it earlier with the whole Scandinavian fisherman thing.
It's not one of the... I swear I heard that one of those Scandinavian languages is like one of the easiest for English speakers to learn.
It'll be Danish, I should think.
Yeah, and I mentioned this at work and they said,
Danish
no,
or
it's
Dutch,
really,
maybe.
really hard. Maybe Dutch. Who
It,
knows?
it, might, it might be it might be Dutch or someone because a lot of Dutch is basically English and German
Uh,
together. Like I get by at work with Dutch, like the Dutch that we see, because of my knowledge of German and on top of my knowledge of English.
mm,
And I'm not like it's not like I'm a German expert or anything, but I think I'm pretty good with English.
mm.
I feel like I could maybe have a basic conversation with a child in Germany if it wasn't creepy and weird.
I suppose.
Like the idea of it is a bit creepy and weird, but I could probably manage a reasonable conversation with a child in Germany.
Mm, mm,
Yeah.
mm, 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 mm.
Yeah, she's learning Greek because she's going to Greece later this year. And so I've been like, oh, if you want me to help keep you accountable, so you do your lessons.
Mm. Why? Whereabouts in Greece is she going then? If she,
Didn't ask.
all right, so she just feels
I
like
offered to be helpful. I didn't say I'd care.
she just she feels like learning Greek so she can talk to the locals. I guess.
Just to be more helpful, I think, language wise.
Kalimera.
Indeed. And speaking of Greece, I started playing a new game.
Oh my god, I know what it is.
Go on then.
Because well, it could be one of, well, I know what it is. Because
Okay.
you were very frustratingly alternating between that and Civ 6 or whatever it is.
Yeah, because Civ 6 wasn't working because apparently I've got an update that the lads haven't got yet. So I can't play with them.
No, well, you and your lads, I'm sorry. Yes, it's
We were going to
Hades.
play yesterday and it wouldn't fucking let me. And I was pissed off with it.
Yeah, that was really annoying watching that. I thought, make your fucking
Yeah, it was
mind up.
annoying for me. So yeah, I've started playing Hades.
What's
Are you
that?
familiar with Hades as a game?
Is that a cartoon type thing?
Sort of.
What's it about then?
Well, you are playing as Zagriel, I think. I think that's his name. I think
Okay.
it's Zagriel. Hades is, I believe, illegitimate because all the Greek demigods are illegitimate, right?
Yeah.
Illegitimate son, and
Yeah.
you're trying to escape from the afterlife or the underworld or whatever hell you want to call it from
Mm-hmm.
there. And you are being helped out in part by the other Olympian gods.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's basically a roguelike dungeon crawler where you get upgrades and then you try and escape.
Lovely. You
It's quite
enjoying
fun.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, my favourite weapon so far was a shield, which I can throw and also push people back and block stuff and all that kind of crap with it. It's my
Yeah.
favourite weapon so far. And I picked up an upgrade, which means that I can now throw it, but also still have it to use it to bash people.
Lovely.
Yeah. And now
Mm.
I managed to get to the fourth level, as it were,
Yeah.
which is, I feel, quite an achievement. Only 60 odd% of people have actually managed that.
Yeah.
So I'm doing all right.
Lovely.
It's one of those. Eventually, you'll get there. If you keep going, you'll eventually get strong enough that you'll get there.
Mm.
So but it's fun. There's a bit of Greek mythology in there, and there's a bit of humour. And
Were you one of those kids who was really into Greek mythology?
no, I was more into. No, I wasn't really into any mythology, to be honest with you. But like,
What were you into then?
I was more, I was more into Roman history as a result of a game I was playing, rather than sort of like Roman mythology or Norse mythology or any of that bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
Well, I mean, it's not. None of this just actually happened, did it?
Well, no, but you could say the same of anything really. Mm.
Well, I mean, Roman history happened.
Did that?
Maybe not exactly as advertised, but generally speaking.
Mm. Mm.
But the game itself was that Rome Total War, which you will remember from the 3 or so videos that we did.
Yes, I do remember. Do indeed. We've done
So
a
I got very into that as a youth.
played a fair amount of games for this channel, haven't we?
Me more than you, but yeah,
Well, yeah, that's because I finish them.
you say that.
I do.
I'm gonna finish me Formula One series.
I sincerely hope so.
Well, I mean, we're winning the championship, so why back down now?
It does mean I will be revisiting the herbs.
Well, it'd just be nice if you started some of the ones that you said you're gonna play.
I will. Like what?
Well, I was looking forward to Black Mesa.
Okay, Puddin'. And here's what we'll do. We'll finish what we want to get finished on Battlefront 2. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, and then
I'm
we'll
listening. Get on
yeah
with it.
yeah, and then we'll go to Hitman again. Would you rather Hitman leave Hitman for a bit more and do
I feel like I would enjoy Hitman now that I've played it because I can berate you for fucking up.
Okay then, we'll
Whereas
go.
before, I couldn't really, could I? Because I hadn't played it properly.
No, we'll go back and we'll do what needs to be done on Hitman, and then we'll do Black Mesa.
I like the fact that I've got some scores better than you.
Well, of course you have. You've seen how I play. You've seen what goes wrong.
Yeah. I still had to do the damn thing, and I didn't have all the upgrades that you had when you were playing through it.
Well, you're
Yeah, hey, think about that one,
all
brother.
right. You're better than me.
On some of them.
Mm,
I mean, some of them I did a lot of redoing,
mm.
like the well, only really actually the you know the ICA training place complications or escalations or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did them. I practiced them quite a bit to try and get them down
Mm. Oh what?
because I wanted to finish them.
Well,
I wanted to do the lot, and then I realised the thing that I really hate about the way that the achievements work and the completion thing works. So because I've done everything I can possibly do for the ICA place in terms of for like proper story like
yeah.
stuff, and apparently I've still got a shit ton of stuff to do there because I haven't done all the bits in all the other places that it wants me to do that are grouped with the ICA place. So it's like I've still got 20 odd things to do there, even though
What?
actually none of them are there.
What you mean, Cuba and the boat, or what?
No, no, no. Like you know, everything that you can do in the ICA place, all the challenges,
The
all the
training
missions.
thing.
Yeah, yeah. All of those are done. Everything that you can do in those places is done.
Yeah.
But to get proper completionists to it, all the so many challenges out of however many number out of number for the
Yeah.
challenges, because I haven't done all the challenges in all the other maps that are linked to that set, it reckons I've still got 25 challenges to complete in the ICA place, even though none of the challenges actually relate to the ICA place.
What challenges are they?
They're
Sorry, I'm
they're,
just
they're
trying
like they're like completionist stuff on other maps,
to. Right.
but it doesn't count them as done. It doesn't count them as completed, properly completed in the ICA training place because it's a complete all the challenges or complete all these challenges on all these maps, and the ICA one is one of the maps,
Mm.
and that's a bit bullshit to me.
Mm.
I have 100%ed the ICA base, but it doesn't acknowledge it because I've not 100%ed a dozen other maps,
Yeah.
give or take
Yeah.
numbers.
Well,
Like that feels bullshit to me.
we'll. Yeah.
When,
Well,
when you when we look at it, when you play it next, I'll show you what I mean because it'll be easier to explain
it'll probably be
if you can see it.
a month or so. I should think something like that.
Well, I've been salty about it for about 2 months now, so
All right. Well, we'll have a look. Um, figure out what's what.
I did a lot of save scumming as well
Oh,
on the
yeah,
normal missions.
we all do.
I did less than you though
How do you know?
because I saw what you did. I did less than you whilst you were playing for this.
Mm.
It was just silly stuff like in Berlin when you can drop the crane thing on that person.
Yeah.
Well, I saved before I did it because I was worried I was going to miss the shot.
Well, yeah, of course.
You know,
That's
I mean, this is complicated, isn't it?
entirely reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, I got the shot right, but someone saw it and saw me shoot or something.
Mm.
so I had to redo it. I loaded it, and then the second time I got the timing wrong, and then the third time I got it right.
Hmm. What else is there, old chum?
Well, there is the wall bases. Which I can't see what they actually are because the bloody. Oh, there's one. There we go. Fence caps. Oh, the garage wall isn't. I just think you were worried we weren't going to get this done.
Yeah. It looks so
Well, you
big.
expect. Well, you were expecting us to be inside the fence, weren't you? Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, and around the grounds and everything. You know?
Yeah. No, not like this. Isn't like when we do Lara Croft's Manor.
We look Orson in the. What's his name? Terry? Orson?
Winston
Fig
in this.
Widget? Oh.
It's Winston in this. Um, I'm not sure what it is in the. They called him Winston Smith in this. It really threw me off because that's obviously the guy from
Winston.
1984.
In what?
In this game that we're playing right now,
Yeah.
they call Lara Croft's butler Winston Smith.
Alright.
But that's the name of the bloke from 1984. So it threw me off. I can't, what a minute? Why is he called that? I can't be right.
I wouldn't have expected a reference.
Half of this game is built on references.
Hmm.
Well, there we go.
Well, we'll call it there, shall we? And get on to the next one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us if you did.
Which you didn't. But
Bye.
thanks anyway.
Bye.